Video, and today what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about Kathleen Kennedy because all of the mainstream sites are running with it. Hang on, goddamn fucking phone. Sorry, didn't mean to cuss. Been trying to cut back on the cussing, but I'm not good. Richard Smack says pants are off and ready to stream. Well, my pants are not off, but I'm happy you're excited. I appreciate that. So yes, I'm a little early tonight. So, man, really? What the fuck, man? Goddamn phone. I swear. Sorry, guys. Fucking bullshit. There. There we go. Now you see me. Now you see me. Every time I try to live stream, I fuck it up. I saw a thread on Reddit the other day, and they were talking so much shit about me. Half of the people absolutely loved me, and the other half were shitting on me. They were talking about how incompetent I am and how dumb I am. The other half was claiming YouTube had an agenda against me, and it was so funny to watch everyone just argue over how either great I am or how dumb I am. And I was like, damn, man. So, you can't hear me? Can you guys not hear me? I'm seeing two people say they can't hear me. All right, one person saying you can hear me. I need feedback. Okay, you can hear me. I can hear you. Okay, all right, it looks like we're good. Sweetness. All right, so how's everybody doing today? I want to give a shout out to @97Buckeye, Darth Buckeye on Twitter. He provided me with the thumbnail, so shout out to you, buddy. I appreciate that. All right, everybody can hear me. Right on. Now, if you guys have noticed, when I talked about that Kathleen Kennedy rumor the other day, I mentioned that this is what big companies do, like Disney, Warner Brothers, all these other companies. They are smart companies. They have smart PR people. They realize the problem that they are dealing with. What's up, Stephanie? How are you? Brighton Cherrier says Canada's here. Man, I want to respond to all of you, but I also want to talk about the topics. So, yeah. Where's Jesse and Anna? Just kidding. Hello, Jeremy. That's what I like to hear, because every time someone else goes live on this channel or either posts on this channel, everybody's like, where's Jeremy? I love that you're asking where's Anna and Jesse now. But anyway, yeah, so a lot of the mainstream sites now are picking up this Kathleen Kennedy rumor exactly like I said it would happen. Disney's PR people wants to float the rumor out there to a rumor site first. Then they want to get the feel of how it's going to be perceived with the general public and how people are going to respond. And then the mainstream sites will start floating the information Disney wants to push out. That's exactly how this works. Kathleen Kennedy, her fate is sealed. Now it's just a matter of how are they going to make it known to the public. I feel like she's absolutely done. Absolutely done at this point. Disney is trying to make sure this is not a PR nightmare for them now. So, Satan's Lot says, welcome back, Jeremy. We missed you. What's up? Julio says, what's up, dude? Greetings from Puerto Rico. What's going on? Thank you. Not enough moistness. Greetings from Camino. We have people from Camino. Unidentified heavy gunner. I love it. Goodbye, Kathleen. Yo from London. Yo from the UK. Scattered Shadows says, you're awesome, Jeremy. You're awesome, Scattered Shadows, for watching and supporting. I really appreciate that. DM Drac, Alex Becker's new vid seems to show that Star Wars is dead for a long time. I heard he uploaded one. I watched a little bit of it. I can't wait to watch the rest of it. Greetings from Texas, Scotland, California, Belgium, San Francisco, Naboo. We have people from Naboo, Quebec. Love Your Brother says, try 38, I think. South Africa. Man, you guys are great. I love it. Kenya, Denmark, Arizona, Germany, Australia, Portugal, Vancouver, Louisiana, Iran, Texas, Mexico, Texas, Tatooine, Colombia, Canada, Pittsburgh. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. All right, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thailand, Argentina, Korriban, Sweden. Man, I love seeing all the representation. I love it. This is the representation that matters right here. It's a representation of so many different people from so many different backgrounds that all are coming together to stand against the nonsense that's going on at Lucasfilm and Disney and the mainstream media. And Lauren Story says Lucasfilm, or Dave Filoni for Lucasfilm leader. Right with you there, Lauren, or Laura, I'm sorry, Laura, because we have Lauren in the comments for Geeks and Gamers running the chat. But Laura Story, thank you for the super chat, appreciate that. Brazil is in here, England, Texas, Poland, Siberia. You guys are amazing. You guys are overwhelming the hell out of me right now. Oh, thank you all so much. Ace Heroic says to the Disney reps and my favorite YouTuber out with Kathleen, make Star Wars great again. That's what I'm talking about, Ace Heroic. Thank you so much for the super chat and the compliment. The fact that I would be anybody's top 20 favorite YouTubers blows my mind, much less your favorite. And I take that very seriously, and I really appreciate that. And I just, man, I hope you all know, as much as I come on this channel and I am very stern and I'm very direct in how I speak and get my points across, I hope you all know how much I appreciate all the support. Not just for me, but for everyone at Geeks and Gamers. It means the world. So, Jeremy would be so modest to be like, who's your favorite YouTuber? That's Mike Bud 420. Absolutely. I don't see how I could be anybody's favorite YouTuber. So if I'm one person's favorite YouTuber, I take that as a huge win. So Mike Bud 420, appreciate that, brother. There's Harry the Grey Jedi, Ray versus Cecil. Jeremy for Lucasfilm Chief, hi for Portugal. Love the channel, says Unidentified Heavy Gunner. Greetings from Italy. DM says you might be the best YouTuber. I appreciate that. Rick Ray, you are the fave of a lot of us, Jeremy. Well, thank you, Rick Ray. Mike Ghostman says, love your videos. Ahsoka is my favorite Jedi. Bane is my favorite Sith Lord. Keep putting out awesome content. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so very much. Laura Story says, make, is that going to be make Mesa? I don't know what join the resistance, but I'm going to call it MAGA. So make America Star Wars again. Is that what that means? And again, so many of you have asked. So many of you have asked. Let me find it. Give me just a second. Okay, so The Last Straw, the t-shirt, Star Wars The Last Straw, working on this. The design is becoming a huge headache because we cannot use Star Wars. We have tried so many different variations of this Star Wars, trying to take upside down V's as the A's, but everybody continues to shoot it down. I have been informed that Lucasfilm will shoot this down if I go with this and make it for sale. So we're going to turn it into, let me see if I can pull up the image real quick. So if I miss any super chats, bear with me here. So don't send any super chats for just a minute. The Beans says, with Kathleen Kennedy gone, develop the Sith mythology more. Absolutely. We all want to see more of the Sith mythology. The Sith and the Jedi have gotten no progression in the new movie. 100% agree. All right, don't send a super chat. Give me a minute before you guys send it. Let me see if I can pull this up on my phone, and I'm going to show you what we're working on to finalize this. We tried to do the Soy Wars, and Soy Wars still didn't look right because of the O breaking. So right now, our design that we should take public is this Social Justice Wars broken. And can you see it? Hang on. Let me see if you can see it. Social Justice Wars, The Last Straw. How does that look? All right, how does that look? Do you guys like that? Now that, it looks like we can roll with it. Waiting to get final approval before I don't want to get into another situation where we go public with it, 100 and something of you order the damn shirt, and then we get shot down and we have to do a refund to everybody. So, trying to get this finalized, working very hard on it, so just give me, and we're also going to have these in a hoodie format, so it's going to be a t-shirt and a hoodie. So this could go live as early as tomorrow. So I will let you know. Okay, we got some super chats. Let me catch up on Jedi Anil. Big thanks to you, Jeremy, and everyone who has put out content on Geeks and Gamers. You guys are an inspiration. Well, thank you so very much. Really appreciate that. Everybody at Geeks and Gamers does a great job. I'm so proud of our team, our community. We have we have a very diverse community here. Everyone doesn't agree with me, and that's something that everybody has to understand. I've had many of you complain about some of our Facebook groups. I don't run our Facebook groups. Our Facebook groups, you can create your own Geeks and Gamers Facebook group if you want to, but we have a main Facebook group. Some of those are my friends that run it. They do a great job, but they have their own opinions, and I'm not here to smash people's opinions. A lot of them don't agree with me, and that's the beauty of it. Off Course Overland says, Kathleen and her feminist ilk need to go. I am tired of seeing her agenda. I have not taken my son to any opener since Rogue One. Yeah, the fact that I didn't go see Solo is absolutely incredible. I can't believe I have not seen a Star Wars movie in cinema. I can't believe it. You would have never convinced me. Go back before The Last Jedi. Go back and look at some of the videos I posted. I did a Nobody Hates Star Wars More Than Star Wars Fans, where I was just attacking all Star Wars fans because I was so happy with Star Wars at that point. That's how much I've changed in the past 5 months. I've changed so much. It's crazy. Torque 107, Filoni lead. If an Ahsoka movie were to happen, would you trust? Who would you trust to direct, and what part of her story would you like to see on the big screen? Well, it would have to be Filoni directing as well. I would absolutely have to have Filoni directing. If he wasn't directing, he would have to obviously be the story lead, and I would be okay with that. But I want to see immediately. Okay, if you haven't watched Rebels, I'm gonna give a spoiler. So close your ears. I'm going to hold up a number 1, okay? So close your ears, because if you haven't seen Rebels, I don't want you to get spoiled. So when this 1 goes down, I'm done talking about it. But I want to see Ahsoka's story post-Rebels. Her and Sabine searching for Ezra. I want to see that. I want to see her in that era of time. It's beautiful to see the fact that she had X-Wings escorting her in Rebels. It gave me chills to see it. So that would be my preferred time at this point, because we've seen almost everything else from Ahsoka. Except for, obviously, that time with the after Order 66 that was covered in her book. But I just want to see what happens after Rebels. Okay, finger down, all gone. Great question, by the way. Chaos says, hey Jeremy, Disney is in full protect the brand mode. I will be surprised if we don't see massive changes over the next couple of weeks, months. I think that those massive changes are already happening behind the scenes. And again, I've heard some things. I'm not confirming anything. I'm just floating you some of the stuff I'm hearing. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that are changing, and it's things that we've all wanted to see, if it's all true. I don't know if it's true. I have no idea, but it sounds great to me. But they are so deep in the hole right now. I don't know how they can get out of it. I really don't. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think I missed a couple. All right, Shannon McDaniel. SJWs think Star Wars is just another movie. It ain't. You're damn right it ain't. It's the king, and we will not let this go without a damn fight. That's for damn sure. Hang on. All right, I got that one. I think. No, I didn't. I think it's Trey. I'm just going to call you Trey38, but, God, freaking chat just jumping around on me, man. Why does it do that? They need to make it easier to read these. Wes Killingsworth says, Jeremy, great t-shirt design. Love to you and Lauren, great work. Well, thank you so very, very much. And I'm glad you guys like the t-shirt design. All right, Trey 38. We are about the same age. G.I. Joe or first generation Transformers. P.S. Kathleen Kennedy sucks. Yes, she does. And you can't see it, but I'm a G.I. Joe guy. I'm a G.I. Joe guy. Now I love Transformers. I love the first generation Transformers, but G.I. Joe all the way for me. Joseph Citadino question: if Kathleen Kennedy was fired, do you think Rian, the perfectly round Star Wars killer base, still keeps his trilogy or not? No, absolutely not. Rian Johnson's trilogy will die with Kathleen Kennedy's career at Lucasfilm. I don't think there's a chance in hell he does that trilogy. Not a chance. They may keep him on as executive producer and treat him kind of like they treated M. Night Shyamalan years ago when his name was just such a cancer to marketing, and they may leave him on as executive producer, but they won't keep his name. They will keep his name out of marketing. Guarantee that. All right, I'm trying to catch up, guys, so give me a minute. As pooped by Anakin Skywalker. Ezra/Ahsoka in episode 9, yay or nay? No, not at this point. Not in the state that the sequel trilogy is in. I don't want either one of those characters that I still have good memories of in the sequel trilogy. I don't. Brant Savage says, hi, Jeremy. Well, hi, Brant. How are you? Robbie Bass. Michael Scott said it best when he said, fool me once, strike one. Fool me twice, strike three. The Last Jedi and Solo were Kathleen Kennedy's two strikes. She is gone. Right on, Robbie Race. I agree with you 100%. Scott Larson, thank you for the super chat. Joseph Citadino, I think I'm saying that right. Another question. There were rumblings that the name change to episode 9 from Black Diamond to Trixie is due to a post-solo rewrite that will add Darth Jar Jar to the film to save it. Thoughts? You know, I know Star Wars Theory, my buddy Star Wars Theory did a video on the changeover. I think he did. I've been watching so many videos to try to get caught up and get other people's impressions of what's going on. But I haven't done a whole lot of research into that name change for the production of episode 9, so it's hard for me to speculate on it right now because I don't have enough information. But I do think that they are changing the direction of everything they're doing behind the scenes because of what happened with Solo. I don't doubt that one at all. Let's see. Kip Duran says, any chance you make a polo so he can rock it at work? Yes, we are working on polos too. We do have a few Geeks and Gamers logoed polos, but yes, working on polo shirts too. Working on a lot of stuff, but it's so hard to get all of this figured out because of all the moving parts that we already have. So a lot, but I always tell you guys, just always continue throw stuff at me left and right, and eventually I'll get the point. So don't hesitate to spam me in my inbox on Twitter, my email, YouTube comments, tweets. I don't care. Spam me. I hear people always apologizing, saying I'm sorry to bother you. Don't ever apologize for bothering me. You guys give me the platform that I have. Don't ever apologize for bothering me. I'm always here. You bother the hell out of me. I don't care. All right. Try to get caught up here. Laura Story, I have a t-shirt that says hashtag not my Luke. Look, because you're awesome, Laura. That's exactly why you did that. Colin Klapka, you put the new logo on the back and your Small Geeks and Gamers breast logo on the front. Love the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Andrew Dugan, thank you for the $10 super chat. Master Edi, you should do a video that summarizes all of the attacks on from Lucasfilm and Disney employees, associates up to this point against the fan base. I think I will, because I think, and it needs to be well documented, and I'm sure there's some other YouTubers that may have tackled that, but I really want to dive deeper into this, and I might spend some real time on it and you know, edit it up very good. So that's a great idea. So I thank you for the suggestion on that, and I may just do that because it's a serious issue and it's pissing me off, and I'm getting sick of it. So BHF says, I'm an American of Incan descent, and I agree with you. Don't let any dominant group force their beliefs onto you from personal experience. Well, thank you so much for the super chat and the wise, kind words and the motivating words. Appreciate that. Suit Yourself says, Jeremy, just do Geek Wars. Works on so many levels and promotes your channel. It's not a bad idea, Suit Yourself. That's not a bad idea. Andrew Dugan, keep it up, bro. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Morgan McGinnis says, I can make decals. Shoot me an email, jeremy@geeksandgamers.com, or shoot me an inbox on my Twitter @DDayCobra. I'm trying to catch up on emails, by the way, guys. Jesus Christ. I've got to stop spending so much time on Twitter and focus on responding to my emails. Two things I do when I'm not researching stuff to do for videos, or shooting a video, or editing a video, or handling stuff with Geeks and Gamers. I'm spending a lot of time on Twitter. I've got to dial back my Twitter time. I mean, I'm going to read Twitter, but I'm talking about being interactive on Twitter because, man, it's taking a lot of my time. But I read everything. I read everything. I read every message. I promise you all that. All right. Ian Hubley says, hello from Canada. Well, thank you so much. Jeremy, can you show us Leia? Do you guys want to see Leia? Do you want to see Leia? You may bring Leia in here. Everybody wants to see Leia, don't they? Everybody wants to see Leia. All right, give me a minute. Let me go get Leia. All right, get ready to listen because I'm going to open the door. All right, there's the superstar right there. There's the superstar. All right. Look, everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to see you. You've been requested. Trey38, I will get to your super chat in just a minute, but everybody's going to be freaking out over Leia. So, You say him? Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. All right, I got to get caught up on super chats, and you don't want to answer them, do you? You don't want to answer them, do you? All right, bye, everyone. Bye. Ah, don't kiss me. All right, open the door. Go, 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 go. All right, let me get caught up here. Doggy kisses all over me now. All right, Trey38, my ticket prices for 2 solo tickets. Rather you have it, brother. Man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. God, man, you guys are so generous. I hear all of this stuff that people continue to attack this fan base, and I'm humbled as hell by all of you. So F those mother effers that want to continue to create false narratives about us. Henrik Pedersen, you should react to this. I can't get to that link, Henrik. Thank you for the super chat. Lauren, if you can save this on your end, because I can't, I'm on my phone. I'm not going to mess with my super chat on my computer. So Lauren, if you can save that, or if Henrik can drop that link again so we can save that, and then you send it to me and I'll check out what he's talking about. Wilhelm Bangston, will you watch the Ocean's 8 movie? Yes, I'm probably going to watch the Ocean's 8 movie just to do a review. I have no interest in this movie. I've had no interest in this franchise for a while, but I do want to start getting more consistent reviews on this channel for movies and video games, so I'm probably going to see Ocean's 8 just to get a review up. Have no interest in the movie whatsoever, though. And no, that has nothing to do with it being an all-female movie. I haven't cared about these Ocean's movies since the first one. The first one was fine. It was whatever. I just don't care. Andrew Dugan, do you think Rey could beat Thanos? Yes, 100%. Of course she can beat Thanos, because she's the best. So thank you, Lauren. I just got your message. So thank you. All our geeks and gamers queen. I think that's what he was saying. Looking. All right. Algon Board M. Hi, as a Disney fan, did you watch the second trailer for Wreck-It Ralph 2? And if yes, what do you think of it? I don't like watching trailers anymore because trailers give away way too much information. The only time I'm going to watch trailers is if I actually am sitting down to do a trailer reaction. I actually meant to make time to do a trailer reaction for Bumblebee and for Wreck-It Ralph for the channel. Still might do that. I've obviously missed my window where they'll get any traction, but I haven't watched them yet. I am really excited for Wreck-It Ralph 2. I loved Wreck-It Ralph 1. I can't wait for this movie. I will be there opening night, but I haven't seen the trailer. And again, I don't like watching trailers though, not anymore. It's really, they've gotten to the point where it takes so much out of the movie for me. I didn't watch hardly any of the trailers for Infinity War, and I'm glad I didn't. But I will watch trailers for you guys to do reactions. So I've just not, it's not that I've been avoiding them. I heard great things about the Bumblebee trailer, honestly, but I just haven't watched it yet. Laura Story says, how do I get a Force is gender neutral shirt? We ran that campaign. They did fairly well. The campaign is over. We are thinking about relaunching that campaign. So I've had more than a few people ask me about that. So that is definitely a possibility. Joseph Ciudadano said, oh, and Darth Jar Jar would be the perfect side teacher for Darth Tico. Agree? Absolutely. Absolutely. He could teach her how to deal with some internet criticism. No, we know Jar Jar. Poor Jar Jar's he's been destroyed for years, and partially rightfully so. Shivan30 says, hey Jeremy, what do you think of Ethan Van Sciver from Comic Artist Pro Secrets? You friends with him? I am friends with Ethan. Ethan are very, very cool. Obviously, I'm on the High Council with Ethan. I hung out with Ethan in Orlando. We talk frequently. Yes, we are definitely friends. That is my boy. He's our guy, man. He's our celebrity in this community. Winterwolf Jeremy, I'm a video editor. Do you have any requests about a Star Wars video? I mean, I have editors on my staff, but hey, send me an email. Maybe we can talk about it. No telling when I'll get back to you, of course. Let me see. Ryan Sims, if L337 is Kathleen Kennedy, does that make Luke and the Last Jedi George Lucas? Luckily, and I'll tell you guys what, I'm so glad I have not seen Solo simply because of L337. I think that's the one reason I may refuse to watch this movie outright. I've heard the movie's pretty good outside of that droid, but I hear that droid is so damn annoying that it just derails the entire film. So yeah, man, I don't have any desire to see it. I really don't. Michael Baya, I don't know if I ever say your name correctly, and I apologize, sir. The movie I'm really looking forward to is John Wick 3. That movie is going to be sick. Now that's a trilogy done right. John Wick is amazing. Love the John Wick movies. Is your team going to update all Patreon tiers? Yes, Chaos, we have been working on restructuring our entire Patreon for about a few weeks now. Almost finalized. Just trying to, the workload continues to pick up constantly at Geeks and Gamers. Since our YouTube channel has taken off, it's allowed me to invest more money into our website, which in turn has increased the intensity level of what we're trying to do on the website, which in return has increased a lot of the different other levels we have going on at Geeks and Gamers. So as the workload increases everywhere else, I'm scared to commit to a lot of the things that we're potentially going to commit to for the Patreon account, because I want to make sure I can handle it without losing focus on all of the other things we have going on. I know a lot of people think this is just a YouTube channel, and it's not. Geeks and Gamers we have so many things going on, so many things. But yes, that is going to happen, and I apologize for the delay in this. It's out of responsibility, but it still doesn't excuse the fact that we haven't updated you guys yet, but we will, I promise. And you have my personal apologies on that. Infall 1403, Wreck-It Ralph 2 trailer shows a bit of SJW message, but it's genuinely funny. In other words, how to do it right. That's what I've heard. Thanos better than Kylo Ren says, Harpron X13. Yeah, Kylo. Look, it's no secret. I loved Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens. Absolutely loved him. Thought he had so much potential moving forward. I still thought Kylo was the best part of The Last Jedi, but they did not do a good job with Kylo Ren in that movie. They did not take advantage of all of the opportunity they had with Kylo Ren. Very disappointing. I hated the fact that they got rid of his mask. I hated the fact that they moved his scar. I hated the fact that it felt more like a Twilight movie than a Star Wars movie. And man, just pisses me off. Rick Moranis is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. And if you think they aren't going to make a Tico a Jedi on their way out the door as a giant FU, you haven't been paying attention. My gosh, that would be a catastrophic failure on every single level. N-Fun42, Jeremy, the voice of reason. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Some people would say a lot different, so I love hearing the compliment. L3 is a shit character, says Aria. Joseph Ciudadano, better question. If Kathleen Kennedy is L337, is Ryan Lando? Ryan doesn't deserve to be linked to any Star Wars character in the universe, period. So Rian Johnson does not deserve that much credit. Let's see. Gamepad31 says, that bad, huh? I'll give it a fair go. It can't be that bad. I'm wondering if you're talking about Solo or not. Nordic Texan says, God, I love this channel, and we love you right back. Shannon McDaniel says she's a biatch. Jeremy Bogard, that's true. She did derail the movie talking about L337. I want to see Solo for free at the library. Mary Sue of TFA, Thanos with the gauntlet and the gems. Let me see. Joshua Bishop says content thief. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I'm stealing somebody's content by going live? I don't know. I have a couple of you have been sarcastic in the chat before, and I went after you, and then you came at me on Twitter. You're like, bro, I was being sarcastic, and I'm like, damn it, I'm sorry, man. It's so hard to tell when you're trying to keep up with all of these comments. Coraline says, Jeremy, Carrie Hart Disney doesn't show any results in Google anymore like it used to. Hiding now? Well, it's actually, it's K-I-R-I, not K-I, or K-A. It's K-I-R-I, if I'm not mistaken. So you might want to try K-I-R-I, Hart Disney, see what those results give you. Because it's not with an A. I love the Gamora how, Gamora why, Gamora who, hashtag R2Me2. R. Kelly, fed up with the SJW Hollywood in general. There hasn't been anything good come out in the last 4 to 5 years. Independent stories like Cyberfrog and your channel, YouTube channel, are the only thing worth my time. Well, thank you so much, R. Kelly. I will say, our boy Christopher Nolan, you all know I love Christopher Nolan. He has been producing top tier quality content with no SJW BS in it. So I'll give that shout out. You guys know I always have to find an excuse to talk about Christopher Nolan. Mike Browning 88 says Jeremy is talking about Kathleen Kennedy. Groundbreaking. You know what's groundbreaking is all the other channels that are talking about Kathleen Kennedy suddenly. Suddenly now there's so many other channels. Now there's a lot of channels that were talking about her even before me, but there's a lot of channels now that are suddenly talking about Kathleen Kennedy non-stop after Solo. Non-stop. A lot of those channels were the same channels that were saying we were just saying stuff for clickbait because it was getting us clicks and we didn't believe any of it, and now they're picking up on the same stuff we've been talking about for months. The things we've been getting shots taken at us for because we were ahead of the curve. A lot of them same channels are picking up on it now. So yeah, I'm talking about Kathleen Kennedy, and I've been talking about Kathleen Kennedy, and I'll continue to talk about Kathleen Kennedy as long as she's at Lucasfilm destroying Star Wars. Madi15, your thoughts on SJW Battlefield 5 trailer? I hated it. I thought it was trash. I was meaning to do a video on it. These companies never learn. They never learn. And it's almost like they are intentionally trying to do this just so they can play the racist, sexist card. I don't understand their logic. I really don't. Battlefield is in competition with Call of Duty. Call of Duty is looking like they're getting things back on track. And Battlefield's just doing stupid SJW stuff. It never works. It's so stupid to me. Eddie Von Cora, I'm getting sick of these big corporations trying to gas me into what to think and believe. Culture war on. We're definitely in a culture war. There's no doubt about it. Suit Yourself says, be careful how you speak about SJWs. A lot of us anti-SJWs have been targeted by them and channels like mine terminated. So happy you guys are open to what is going on. Just be careful. Thank you so much. I've heard a lot of horror stories, and look, you know, they can just come after me. Bring it on. Did you see Trump tweeted at Ethan? No shit, really? No. Did Trump really tweet at Ethan? There's no way. I gotta see that. I've got to see that. I'm not clicking off the chat because I'm going to lose my spot if I do it. Actually, let me see. Yeah, it'll be too much for me to bounce out of all of this. Felix Fernandez says, okay, Mexican, make any shirt, no problem solved, me logo. Shannon McDaniel, looked like Kylo had a little bit of a muffin top. Hi, Jeremy, loving the show. If a deal between Fox and Disney goes ahead, could Aliens and other Fox franchises be at the risk of the nutcases at Disney, given what's happened with Star Wars? Yes, they could. They really could. And again, I say this as a longtime Disney fan. I don't want Disney. I can't believe I'm at a point where I don't want Disney touching things right now. As much as I've loved what they've done with Pixar and the MCU and a lot of other things, I just can't believe how far they have fallen with this Star Wars crap. I can't believe it. Let me see. Carrie Westham. Hey, Carrie. Thank you for joining the chat. You're always in here. Ryan can be the fat guy who flew the X-Wing in the New Hope and got destroyed instantaneously. Joseph says, we should all stop insulting Rey. She is a great character. She tanked the Death Note. She destroyed Thanos with all the stones just by existing and shattered Saruman's fist when he punched her. Good egg. Love G&G. Hate The Last Jedi. That's what I'm talking about. Kip Duran, why can't I find a merch link on your website? We only have an Etsy shop right now, so there should be a merch link on there, unless my guys are working on it. So I'll jump on that as soon as I get off of this live stream. Rian Johnson isn't even good enough to lick the toe jam from Salacious Crumb. All right, I think we're caught up on some super. No, we're not. Jesus Christ. Okay. Chaos. The High Council was awesome. Please get Jesse on. Jesse will be on in a few weeks. Don't worry. Thank you, Chaos. Joseph says Ray can also play Dan Maku at FTL speeds and solo. If anybody gets to chat all these anime references, I will die. I'm not an anime guy. I don't know how to pronounce Jin Sokyo. So. Yeah, but I don't watch anime. Lauren will get those because Lauren loves anime. Master Jeremy says The Godfather. Porkins was a hero. I want to talk Mud Troopers, Y as Gamora says. JRN97J, Jar Jar and Snoke are Plagueis reincarnated. Great video. Thank you so much. Sean L. Bachcolo. What the hell is this? How did I get to here? Hang on. I prefer the backwards letters on your hat. You are smiling way too much. The enemies of fun will find you if you aren't careful. Captain Liberator, these Me Too channels seem to be repeating what's already been said. No originality. Yeah, I mean, they're all picking up on the Kathleen Kennedy story now, just like all the mainstream channels, or the mainstream sites are. Yahoo was covering it. MovieWeb was covering it. The biggest site of them all for shills, the Dork Side of the Force, is actually floating the Kathleen Kennedy rumor. You know it's legit when those fools are doing it because they kiss Disney's ass so much that I can't even, like, I thought I used to be a big Disney fan. My God, Dork Side is all in. Golly, it's so terrible. So yeah, all these sites, all these YouTube channels are now picking up the Kathleen Kennedy stuff. All the same places that were killing us for bringing up Kathleen Kennedy over the last 4 or 5 months and pointing out the facts and the truth that she has completely disappeared from the public eye, and now they're all running with it. So yeah, you're damn right. I'm gonna keep talking about Kathleen Kennedy. I'll make a fucking Kathleen Kennedy video tomorrow. Just to prove that I don't care what you say, and I don't mean you guys. I'm saying a lot of the critics of what we're doing. Let me see. I don't know how to slay Slothinic brutality, Slothanic brutality. Galaxy's Edge book series. Star Wars / not Star Wars sci-fi story is replacing SJW Wars for me now. I can't wait for Galaxy's Edge, by the way. Hey, Jeremy, you are not mirrored. I turned my phone around, so I'm not using the front-facing camera. So, yeah, that's why. Captain Crook says, she'll in, she'll out. I don't know what you're in reference to, but... Aku Damon says, got to go. See you guys later. Well, thank you for joining. Really appreciate that. All right. My new channel too. Jeremy, welcome home. Still trying to get GT over the Jeremy Ivan Infinity Assemble. God bless you, young man. Dominic from Brooklyn, USA. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Michael Ivan Darth Bane trilogy that includes a Revan cameo. That would be amazing. And at this point, it just seems like Kylo Ren was a knockoff of Revan to an extent. With the way he looked and everything like that, and then they just completely just ruined Kylo Ren. Like I said, I still think Kylo Ren was halfway decent in The Last Jedi, but taking the mask off, man, huge mistake, and just turning him into this Twilight-like character. Like, I loved him in The Force Awakens. I can't stress that enough. Loved him. There's the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention, where we live in interesting times. Documentaries will one day be made about the Star Wars Wars. Star Wars Wars, yes, definitely. Joshua Murphy says 1K likes. We're going to hold off on that. Apparently, what it seems to be at this point, and YouTube's not really helping me on this situation, and this is the irony of the whole thing. What it seems like is an Android issue with live streaming, at least on my end. And the thing is I'm streaming from a Google Pixel XL2, which is a damn Google phone, and Google owns YouTube, and the damn thing can't work. But it seems like iPhones work. So I'm going to go buy a damn iPhone soon so I can live stream from my iPhone, an iPhone. I don't like iPhones. I can't stand iPhones, but if it's going to help me stream, this is a secondary phone. My Note 8 is my primary. So that is, that's what it seems to be at this point. YouTube continues to communicate with me, but they're not being very helpful with me. All right, Infall 1403, have you seen or heard from anyone that's remotely excited for Episode 9? Compare that to the 2 years of speculation and excitement after Episode 7. I think Episode 9 may not break $1 billion regardless of what Disney does next. I 100% agree with you, Infall. Again, I can only speak for myself, but I can also speak to the feeling I get within the fandom. But speaking about me directly, I went and saw The Force Awakens, I think 6 times in theaters, and I was planning on seeing it like 10. But I just didn't get around to it. It was so busy. But the ways I went about going and seeing it, driving all the way to Orlando, seeing the Star Wars fireworks the night before, standing in line for 8 hours, seeing it 3 times opening weekend in 3 different states with 3 different groups of friends, buying all the toys, obsessing over all of the potential ideas of who was this and what was that. And now, it's just, after Episode 8, I just don't care. I just don't care. And it's pathetically sad. Somebody says I'm yelling. Am I yelling? Am I that loud? I'm only trying to make sure that you guys can hear me. Andrew White, assuming Kathleen Kennedy gets ousted, what do you think Disney should do with the Star Wars brand going forward? More movies, fewer, and what kind of stories? I think Disney should realistically... I don't know if it's realistic to think they could just blow up this trilogy. I don't think that's possible. If Episode 9 fails completely, like on a solo level, I think they may have to realistically look at rebooting the entire sequel trilogy. I think they have to look at that. I really do. Let's just think if Episode 9 does 500 million worldwide, which I don't think is possible, but I also didn't think it was possible for Solo to fail this bad either. So let's just assume that Episode 9 does less than 5, or let's say it does 500 million worldwide. That is going to be an epic failure. At that point, I think Disney has to take a realistic look and go, we need to reboot the entire sequel trilogy. We need to start over. We need to get George in here. We need to get Dave Filoni in here. And we need to take George's outline and we need to redo the sequel trilogy and turn this into Legends material. Turn this sequel trilogy into Legends material. That's what I think they would have to do if Episode 9 is an epic failure. All right, let me get caught up here. Yeah, Mud Swab says, dude, I love your videos, but why so loud? Don't yell. If I'm yelling, I apologize. I'm not trying to yell. Joseph says, Kylo Ren was great in TFA. Then The Last Jedi. They revealed he draws Wolfaboo OCs and deviant art, listens to old Linkin Park, mains Reaper in Overwatch. Whew, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. Colt, Arn Man, you're the Beck Hannity of Star Wars content. I love it. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm not the biggest fan of Sean. I think Sean Hannity's entertaining. I'll say that. Orion McFadden says, Ivan Ortega, he's our only hope. Ivan is our only hope. There's no doubt about that. Infall says, no Carrie Fisher though. Yeah, and that's part of it, man. They're just going to have to work that in. It's not like they did a great job of honoring Carrie Fisher even in The Force Awakens. So I don't know who's calling me, but somebody's getting hung up on. Yeah, I don't think they did a great job of honoring Carrie Fisher. And as much as I loved The Force Awakens at the time, I don't think they did a great job with her in that movie. And they clearly didn't do a great job with her in The Last Jedi. So I just don't. I don't think so. So Cray IRL says, please yell. Wants me to yell. I just saw a question. Jeffrey Prize says, who is your favorite Lost character? No doubt it's Jack. I love Jack. He's the leader. He's the guy. He's the one that everyone rallies around. Loves Lost. If many of you may not know, because I know we lost about 10,000 subscribers when I said this before, but I love Lost. Love Lost. Even the last season, I love Lost. Lost is fantastic. John Martin, thank you for the super chat. Evangeline Lilly is incredible. There's no doubt about that. I loved Locke. I love Sawyer. I love Hurley. Lost has so many goddamn great characters. Lost is so good. I don't understand why people crap on it. The ending is fantastic. Look, I've watched it all the way through twice. The first time I watched it all the way through, the final season is definitely the weakest season. There's no doubt about that. But it does make sense. It all makes sense. I didn't quite understand it the first time I watched it either. Watch it again. You will. It makes sense. Maybe watch some of these YouTube videos that kind of show you what they're doing. It makes sense, and it's beautiful, and I love it. The Young Wolf, where do you think the Deadpool franchise is heading if Fox gets bought by Disney? Can you see them rebooting him or even toning him down? I know Bob Iger is on record saying they will not be toning Deadpool down, but we also had Kathleen Kennedy on record saying that the point of the sequel trilogy was to honor these characters. So all you can do is take Bob Iger at his word right now, and I think Bob Iger understands the Deadpool fan base, and he point blank said they're not looking to tone him down, so all we can do is take him at his word at this point. And with the success of Deadpool 2, they have to listen to the fans, I would think. They haven't done a good job of that with Star Wars. All right, we're getting a little bit of love for Lost in the chat. I'm happy about that. I'm happy to see that. Because last time I got annihilated when I said it. Joshua Jeffries, just reboot 8. The Last Jedi doesn't exist. It's hard to imagine they would do that. I feel like they would have to wipe the slate clean completely. Yeah, I mean, I would be fine with that too, completely. We're seeing some Lost love in here. I'm digging all of that. Robert Bonilla, with Kathleen Kennedy's departure, do you believe Rian Johnson still gets a trilogy? Someone answered this earlier, and 100% no. Ryan's trilogy dies with Kathleen Kennedy's career at Lucasfilm. 100%. Reinvigorate your Star Wars love with Lenovo Jedi challenges. My Star Wars love has never went away because I still have the original trilogy, I still have the prequels, and most importantly for me right now, I have the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars to me flushes out the Star Wars universe better than anything. There's so much depth to the Clone Wars. There's so much world building. There's so much character development. There's so many different races. So many different things we get to experience in the Clone Wars, and it reminds me of why I love Star Wars so much. Wilhelm Bingston. What would you do if during the first scene of episode 9 Luke woke up and the 2 previous movies were a dream? I would jump and cheer like a mofo, which is something I just cannot stand when people do that in a theater, but I would damn sure do that if so. Yes, 100%. Stranger in the Alps was John Locke special. 100% John Locke was special. He was damn special. And I know that they played with your mind a lot on that towards the end, but John was special. I don't want to give too many details. There's a lot of people that haven't seen Lost, which I can't believe. I know a lot of people got turned off with Lost after, I want to say it was like season 3 is where a lot of people kind of jumped ship with Lost. I can't. You have to watch through. You really owe it to yourself to watch all the way through. Unidentified Heavy Gunner says, I have the whole Clone Wars series on DVD because you are a smart person. Lost never answers any questions. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It absolutely answers the questions. You just have to pay attention. It didn't have a terrible ending. It had a great ending. Yeah, Bondan Adams, I saw all of Lost. I am one of the few that doesn't mind the end. Right on. That's what I'm talking about. Is this a live stream? Says Fox Patronus, member of Fury Fandom. Yes, it's a live stream. I might do a Lost. I think I will do a Lost video series of videos. Yeah, I will do that. Get lost with Lost. No, you get lost with Lost. Geeks and Gamers, have you played the Lost tie-in game? The only Lost game I've played is... Let me see if I can find it. I have it somewhere. Oh, right here. Right there. Hold it up there. And it's actually kind of cool. I actually kind of enjoyed this game. It's not that bad. So, Michael Ivan says, remember Jeremy, he said few. Ivan Ortega, I saw Lost in Mexico, man, I loved it. See, this is why we love you, Ivan. This is why we love you, because you are so brilliant. Corey Lowe, Stephanie B made me give up trolling you, I'm done. It's Stephanie in the comments, I haven't seen her yet. The chat's moving so fast. I'm trying to keep up. Everybody's happy to see Ivan. Hi from Ireland. Great channel, my friend. Thank you so much, Terrence. I really appreciate that. Vanquisher says, have you seen Fringe? I've seen some of Fringe, and I enjoyed the hell out of Fringe. Haven't finished it, though. The only question Lost answers is the series awful? Yes, yes it is. No, it's not. But it's okay, because it teaches you who can pay attention and who can't. And that's fine. But it's a great series. It's a fantastic series. And my other favorite TV series is Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy, just to name a few. Damn, we have 1,500 people watching. Okay, so we have 1,500 people watching. I want to follow up on what the topic of the show is. I'm sorry I got derailed on everything. So Laura Story says, Rey's parents, drunk tards, or Kylo lied. Kenobi. Kylo lied. There's no doubt about they're going to turn that into Kylo lying. I don't think that was what Rian Johnson's intent was, but Kylo lied 100%. That's what they're going to turn that into. They are going to make Rey part of this universe and make her parentage tie in. There's no doubt about it. Pat Betchard says, started watching Lost and loved it for a reason. By the end, loved it for a different reason. Lost is fantastic. It's so many layers. But yeah, the topic of the video, Kathleen Kennedy. All of these mainstream sites are picking up the story that I, World Class Bullshitters, Ethan, and many other channels have been covering for months, and World Class has been covering it for far longer than I have. And there's other channels that were covering it far longer than me. And I will give them full credit. But now all of these mainstream sites are floating it, just like I said in my video the other day, when that rumor site put it out there. Then they wanted to see how the public would react. And then once they got a little bit of reaction from the public, then they're going to start floating it to the bigger sites and put it out there to the bigger audience. That's how this works. Kathleen Kennedy is gone. It's not official, obviously, but I'm telling you behind the scenes, I feel like she is 100% gone. There's Stephanie B. Opie from SOA. Right on. Love me some Ope. Ope was amazing. Colt Arneman, talk faster to keep up with the comments. I'm trying. The Real Winslet fan, 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. You know what's up. I like you, the Real Winslet fan. I like you. Joseph says the entire chat. Kylo Ren, Sasuke, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Reaper from Overwatch have a battle of the edge lordry. The stage is Hot Topic. Who wins? In that sense, The Last Jedi, Kylo wins a Hot Topic battle. There's no doubt about it. They made him full Hot Topic in The Last Jedi. No doubt about it. No doubt. Let's see. Roca Music 10 says, Jeremy, 100K subs before the year ends. I hope so. I hope so. Look, I'm just thankful every day that we gain 10 subscribers. So I don't expect anything. I'm just thankful for what we have. 1,600 people are watching right now. That floors me. That's incredible. Thank you to every single person that's watching, taking your valuable time and listening to me talk to this amazing community that we have. All right. Torquey107 says, what do you think of the idea of Episode 9 opening with an Ahsoka saving Luke from the in-between? Oh, my God. That's good. That's good. Obviously, the in-between, spoilers for Rebels. I won't go into too many details about that, but there is something that Filoni created that opens up an opportunity for them to literally save the sequel trilogy if they utilize Dave Filoni's method. And it was Ezra actually saving Ahsoka. I don't want Ahsoka involved with the sequel trilogy right now because the sequel trilogy has so many problems, but that is a great idea. If we could have Ahsoka saving Luke, oh, that's a good one. I got to give you props for that one. I don't really want Ahsoka in the sequel trilogy, but that's a damn good one. That's a damn good one. Shannon McDaniel says, do or do not, there is no try. Love you, J-Man. Thank you so much. Love you right back too. Hashtag Droid Lives Matter from Stephen Willard. Dang it, video stuttered. Oh, man. Really? Damn. I hope it's streaming okay for everyone. Ethan has 57K and World Class has 55K. World Class is up to 55? Right on. That's what I'm talking about. Jeremy, the sequel trilogy would destroy Ahsoka's character. That's from John Chipola. I agree. That's why I'm scared of it. But she also might be the only way they can save it. But I don't want to risk it with her. Infall 1403, have you seen the Saber Beats video game? No idea if it's real or not, but I want that game. I have not seen that. I have not. The Reva Christ 2790 says no time travel. No time travel. All right, I've got to. I got to plug my computer up before it dies. So can you guys give me just a minute? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I apologize. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Ahsoka's too good for the sequels. I agree. Just a bad dream. Let me see. He's leaving us. I'm not. I'm back. Anonymous says Ahsoka is lame. So is your opinions, apparently, and that's okay. It's okay to have bad opinions, Anonymous. I still like you, and I appreciate you. All right. Starlight13 says, notice me. Since they noticed me, I'm here. I noticed you. I see all of you. It takes me a little time to catch up. Jeremy, what is the time travel element in the Clone Wars? Is it awful? It's actually in Rebels, not Clone Wars. I dig it. I know it's very divisive among the fan base, and I respect the fact that there's a lot of people that don't like it. I liked it. I loved it, and I thought it worked. But it was in Rebels, not in Clone Wars. So, Joseph says, Dark Jar Jar also saves the sequel trilogy. You know, it explains Snoke, he was Jar Jar's minion. Why Luke was like he was Jar Jar mind control. And Rey's family, she was like Anakin created by Jar Jar. You're obsessed with Jar Jar being in episode 9, aren't you? I mean, at this point, they might as well just make it a full-on comedy and not take itself seriously. That's about the only way that it would freaking make any sense. Brant Savage says, got to go. Great things on this channel. Thank you so much. Starlight 13, you're quite welcome. You are quite welcome. Lord Revan says, hi Jeremy, just bugging you. I'm here to be bugged. That's what I'm here for. Army Vet Rod, sketch therapy. The girls were fun yesterday. They did a great job. I told them both I was incredibly proud to have them on the channel. They made me so proud. I was so happy with the job they did. Mickey Shroom says, John Campea sucks. Sith Lord Scoop, Luke Skywalker, oh, you see me? I see you. I see you. Joseph Tucker says, what are your thoughts on Black Ops 4 Zombies? I never play zombies on Black Ops games. I mean, I've played them a few times, don't get me wrong, but it's not my primary focus on this game. So, yeah, it's good. It's fine. It's cool. Not a big deal, really. Like I said, I don't really get caught up on them. But I know that everyone is happy with them. Giancarlo Sponzilla says, hi, Jeremy. Just got on the chat. Well, hello. Thank you so much. Alright, let me catch up here. Laura Story says, Episode 9, Luke sends Rey to Ezra in the unknown regions. I cringed at the thought of Ezra and Ahsoka being involved in Episode 9. Part of me wants to be happy about that, but, and the other thing too is Filoni won't let him do anything with Ahsoka unless he's involved. So that, from that aspect, I guess it's good. But, yeah, man. Cameron McGregor says, The Last Jedi trailer reaction, when you say, oh, Kylo, yeah, man, bring up the days when I was so mother effing excited for The Last Jedi. If you guys haven't seen my reaction to my trailer reaction for Episode 8, because when I watched the trailer for Episode 8, I was freaking out. I was through the moon. I was so excited. One of my most anticipated films of all time. And then the movie happened, and then I made a reaction to my reaction after the fact, and it was pretty damn cringeworthy. Pretty damn cringeworthy. Let me catch up here because I'm behind. Suit yourself. If Kylo Reed's post mine on the planet where he found him instead of on the ship, Kylo would have found BB-8 in the chip. Rey wouldn't have left her planet. TFA over in 10 minutes. I think Mauler said something about that in his Unbridled Rage video, if I'm not mistaken. The Pain 78. Lost was great. Damn right it is. Love your channel. Thank you. Hope Kathleen Kennedy is out. Damn right we do. Finally, have you watched the original trilogy despecialized edition? I watched A New Hope recently and was smiling ear to ear. Yes, I have. I remember Jeremy Johns released a video about those years and years ago, and people were dropping links to where you could go watch them and everything like that. So yes, I have, and it's great. Darren Wong says the High Council on Tuesday was epic. Thank you so much. We had a great time. I gave my opinion on the Battlefield 5 trailer earlier, but that's from Nisu. And basically I hated it. The SJW nonsense, they never learn. They're in competition with Call of Duty right now. It seems like Call of Duty is getting things turned around, and Battlefield 5 is doing this pandering nonsense. And I don't think that these companies are dumb enough to not believe what they're doing, and I feel like it's just a constant strategic move to try and claim everyone is racist and sexist at this point. I really do. At this point, they just have to know what they're doing, and it's so stupid. I don't get it, but whatever, man. Let them keep doing their stupid shit. Komodo O says, your cameo in Jesse's and Anna's live stream was awesome. Well, thank you so much. Alright. Trying to catch up. Alexis Winters, easy way to fix The Last Jedi. Have Episode 9 open with Rey coming out of the Force trance, Luke standing, and she tells him about the bad dream that was The Last Jedi. And that would be almost a commentary on what all of us dealt with. That's perfect, though. Make it to be that Rey had a nightmare, and show her going through all of the emotions that all of us fans went through. And then we can start it all over. Because it's just... again, I'm fine with The Force Awakens as it ended. What I'm not fine with is the way I feel about The Force Awakens now that The Last Jedi is part of canon. So if we could erase The Last Jedi and start over from The Force Awakens, I would take that, but I don't see that being possible. So like I said earlier, if Episode 9 fails completely, like Solo fails, and again, at this point, I'm not sure what's possible because I never imagined Solo would fail to the point where it failed. Like, I never imagined it would be that bad. So yeah, if Episode 9 does like $500 million, I think Disney may have to look at it and go, sequel trilogy is in Legends. We're bringing George in, we're bringing Dave Filoni, we're going to reboot the sequel trilogy. I mean, that's all I can think of. And we'll be having those discussions as we move closer to Episode 9. Andrew Dale, they need a better villain than Kylo for myself. Yeah, I mean, I liked Kylo in The Force Awakens, but he's not a villain anymore. It's so stupid. It just doesn't feel right. All right, Teresa Martin. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Nice to have you here. Thoughts on having a mini convention at the Alamo with a theme, Remember the OT, and by K Antoinette K. I love that idea. As our following continues to get bigger, I would love to set up some type of fan-run convention to show love to the true Star Wars and the true Star Wars fans. We don't have to have a Star Wars celebration ran by Lucasfilm. We can run one ourselves. We can set this thing up. We can fan fund the event, and with people like Ethan and World Class Bullshitters and Alex Becker, we could pull that off. We could damn sure pull that off. So just continue with the support, and we can make that happen. Daniel Payne, Jeremy, have you seen any of the Heroes fan production Star Wars videos? If you haven't, you should do some reactions, and you should short reaction playlist. I haven't seen those yet. I'm sure a lot of you have sent a lot of those to me, and I have not seen them yet. So I'll definitely check that out. Tommy Boy, with Kathleen Kennedy rumored already gone, you think they are rewriting Episode 9 before filming to end the BS and actually make a real Star Wars movie and fix the trilogy? I think that I don't know if they're rewriting the original script for Episode 9, but I do think that they're tweaking the hell out of it. I do believe that that's possible, that they're tweaking the hell out of it, big time. Justin Panlazgu, I hope I said that right. I apologize if I didn't say it right. You think JJ will retcon Luke with Force teleport? We were talking about that earlier. People were talking about if we could bring Ahsoka in and do the World Between Worlds, and that would be an easy way to retcon Luke with already canon material that exists within the Star Wars universe. So there's no, right now you don't have Luke, you don't have Han, you don't have Leia. Who the hell are you going to market this film with? Daisy Ridley and John Boyega? Okay, congratulations, you got the next Divergent series. Nobody's going to go and make $1 billion off of those characters. It's just not going to happen. So they've got to use Luke, and they're going to use Luke in the marketing. So how are they going to do it? That's going to be the interesting that's going to be the interesting thing, but the possibilities are open. And I think JJ could potentially do some crazy stuff. Douglas Loudon says, like you and this channel, but I like the Battlefield 5 trailer. And hey man, and that's cool. Look, there's a lot of different opinions here. I said I liked Lost. Half of you probably unsubscribed and stopped watching the moment I said that I loved Lost. And the other half of you were like, yeah. So different opinions are all good. I never have a problem with different opinions. What I have a problem with is people that can't accept different opinions, and I can definitely accept different opinions. I like Terminator Salvation, okay? Most people don't. I like all Adam Sandler movies outside of Jack and Jill and a couple of them, but I like a lot of Adam Sandler movies. Most people don't. I liked Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Nobody likes it. I liked X-Men Origins Wolverine. Very few people like it. Nothing wrong with having unpopular opinions. I have a lot of them. I still like The Force Awakens, and you guys kill me over that. So, yeah, so different opinions is all good. It's all good here. Evil Paradigm, have her come out to the dark hole mirror, place on an island. Yes. Ah, if we could just get her gone. Let's see. Fallout 76 needs women. Respect. Also, yes, we're definitely going to be doing some E3 stuff this weekend. So, don't worry. Don't worry. Even though nobody, well, not nobody, but very few people watched my video about the Nintendo Switch coming out with GameCube controllers. Nobody watched it, but 100,000 of you watched my Kathleen Kennedy video. That's you guys want to know why I don't make gaming content? Nobody watches the gaming content, but I'm still going to be making gaming content, and so will others. The Mr. Pete channel, Geeks and Gamers Jeremy, you missed my super chat. Damn it, did I? All right, Lauren, if you can track that down for me, screenshot it, send it to me, private message. I'll try to go back because there's no way I'm going to be able to find that. Yeah, there's no way. I'm buried deep in comments right now. So. All right, Demangini. Oh, there it is. Demangini. Great show, man. Also, Rebels was dope. Shameless promo. Check out my video on Kelly Marie Tran. It's not a shameless promo if you pay money, so you're all good. And that's, I'm going to say it one more time. Demangini. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Let's see. Sam Flanagan says Kira, mother Mara Jade, and mother and grandmother of Rey. I don't know anything about Kira because I haven't seen Solo, and I'm probably not going to see Solo anytime soon, if ever. So I don't know really anything about that character, and I don't want to know anything about that character. So I apologize for not having the information. I do apologize. Mupti, I knew The Last Jedi stopped giving a shit the moment when they showed Rey knew how to swim despite living on a desert planet her whole life. Rebecca Lightheart, hey Jeremy, my boyfriend watches your vids every day. Right now I have the most replied comment on Nerdist Kelly Marie Tran post because I said the same, I said the timing was convenient. And you know, it's amazing that every single one of these comment sections have people that are on the same level as us, yet a lot of the content from those bigger channels are people trying to say something completely different. They don't even understand that their own community is screaming at them for wanting the truth. That's all they want, is just somebody to just be truthful and honest. You don't have to say Kelly Marie Tran was lying, because I don't think she lied, because she didn't say anything. But if you put two and two together and go, okay, why don't we have a quote from her? Is it possible that she just removed her social media? Because a lot of people kind of like LeBron James, for instance, goes 0 dark 30 is what he calls it when it comes playoff time in sports. He shuts down his social media because it's a big distraction. I just said it earlier that with everything we have going on here at Geeks and Gamers, the channel growing and everything like that, we just... I don't have time for social media, and sometimes I get trapped on Twitter and it just takes so much of my day, and I've got to really dial that back so I can get back on point with a lot of things we have going on with our Patreon account, doing more videos, responding to more emails. Social media can drag you down, and these people painting these false narratives is just ridiculous. So anyway, all right, Joseph Sinadano, you can bet they were tweaking 9 after Solo. The working title change hints at it. They will be pulling out all pandery stops. Mara Jade, Jar Jar Plagueis, and Luke are all possible returns. I love Joseph's commitment to the Jar Jar cameo or the Jar Jar focus in Episode 9. You have a true commitment, and I appreciate that. Justin says, re-release the OT on Blu-ray as Olive Branch to the fans. They don't give a shit about the fans right now, but that would be great if they would do it. Billy Madison is amazing. Panboy Lando, Soy Child Dong Lover. That is one of the best screen names ever, by the way. Let me catch up here. Steve Bakari, what's up, Steve? How are you? We haven't seen you lately. What if Yoda showed Luke the world between worlds after he burned the tree, and maybe when Luke disappeared, he was going there instead of dying? I would love it, as long as Filoni had a hand in Ahsoka being involved. I don't want Ahsoka in the hands of anybody. As much as I've told you guys I'm a fan of J.J. Abrams, I don't want him touching Ahsoka, so Dave Filoni has to be involved. Hawk D, you better believe the SJW hordes will be there stirring up trouble if we did our own convention. Might get ugly. SJWs don't want none of this. They don't, because we will have grown-ass men and women there to put them in their place, because social justice warriors, they are only as strong as the protection they have in front of them. They are cowards when they get confronted. They truly are. So they don't want none of this. They don't want none. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, is EVS in here? I see everybody talking about EVS. Oh, there he is. What's up? Do you guys want me to do a What's Up Geeks and Gamers for EVS? Do you guys want me to do that? Infall1403 says emailed you a link to the Saber Beats YouTube video, 3 minutes 40 seconds long. Please do a reaction video. Will do, sir. I'll check that out. Suit yourself. Imagine the position they have put Kelly in if she had not been harassed. Will she be forced to run this with this narrative now? Dangerous precedent they're setting. Very dangerous precedent. Chunky841, Jeremy, would you be up to game with fans? That's part of our new Patreon structure that we're working on, so that's definitely a possibility. BaconBoy478, thank you for the super chat. All right, everybody wants me to do a what's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we have Ethan Van Sciver from Comic Artist Pro Secrets in the chat. We have a legitimate celebrity in our chat by the name of Ethan Van Sciver. So everyone, just say hello to Ethan. And yeah, what's up, Ethan? I called you yesterday, Ethan. You didn't answer. You were probably busy. But I need to talk to you about something. Thomas Gilkey. Hey, man, if Kathleen Kennedy is gone for good, are all the Star Wars problems solved? Or is there people besides Kathleen Kennedy that needs to go? Go, Geeks and Gamers. Love you, Thomas. No, if Kathleen Kennedy is gone, then the problems are still there, and they still have to weed out the cancerous mentality that she has created at Lucasfilm, because it's not isolated to her. She's the leader of it, and she has created this horrible, horrible working environment that they've created. But no, once she's gone, they still have a lot of house cleaning to do. So, all right. You want me to call him? Ethan, you can call me if you want. If you're not busy, call me. I'll let you talk to everybody. You can plug your Cyberfrog campaign. So if you want to call me, I'll answer. I'll put you on speaker. Ethan's calling. Hang on. What's up, Ethan?
What's up? How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Turn your computer down.
I just did.
Okay.
All the way 9 o'clock as usual. But I miss you guys. Love you all. Pay attention to your Uncle Jeremy. He's got good things to tell you.
Right on, man. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to run a couple questions by you about crypto fashion. So we'll talk about that later. So in case you missed it, Ethan will be going live around 9 p.m. That's Eastern time, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, give me a call when you're off.
Will do, brother. All right. Tell everybody bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, man.
Bye,
Bye. All right. So Ethan, the great Ethan, was in the chat. So let me pull this chat back up now. He said, Ethan, it sounded like you were drinking soy. Jose Aguilar, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. For the record, he has changed his name to Ethan Van Sunbeam. New Jersey, New Jersey. Shannon McDaniel, I'll plug Cyberfrog. Know what I'm saying? Go get daddy's belt. Jeremy Sunbeam. All right, so how long have we been on here? We've been on here about an hour. So, all right, so it's kind of getting that time. So here's what's going to happen. I'm on my phone, but I'm not using the front-facing camera. This is one thing we've never done. So I have never crashed a stream with the rear-facing camera. So let's see if we can do this. Mary Vidalis says Uncle Jeremy. So we're at 9:50. Hold off, not yet. Let's wait. We're close, but don't like yet. Just hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, dial back. Unlike. Unlike. Okay, all right. Whew. We got close. Y'all are at 9:83. All right, so we're good. We're at the point we don't have to, I don't want to crash it yet. All right, we're good. All right, we're down to 9:40. Okay, we're good. So, let me see. Yeah, hello, Mary. It's great to see you. It's been a while since, I know you told me your work schedule's been hectic, so it's great to see you. So, thank you so much. Andrew Dale, when Kathleen Kennedy goes away, we get Kathleen Kennedy 2.0. That's true. It's scary, and it's true. But yeah, so this is so here's my theory. Since YouTube has not been helping me very much, they have been communicating with me on this situation. I've done this on my front-facing Google Pixel XL2. I've done this on my front-facing Note 5. It's crashed both times at 1,000 likes. Yesterday, we had Jesse and Anna streaming from Jesse's iPhone 7, and it didn't crash at 1,000 likes. So, if this thing crashes from my rear-facing camera on my Google Pixel XL2, I'm going to determine that it is an Android problem, at least on my stream. I would like to know if there are other live streamers on YouTube that can do this and see if their stream crashes from an Android, but whatever. I can't stand iPhones, but if that's what it's going to take for me to cure these streaming problems, then that's what it's going to take. I still have my daily phone, which is my Note 8, which is the greatest phone on the planet, and but my secondary phone is just for streaming. So, let's go ahead. Emperor Palpatine says, down with Rian Johnson. So let's go ahead and crash the stream and see what happens. Or let's see if we can get over 1,000 likes. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'll be back tomorrow if we crash. If